This is round 6 of the Premodern League. I'm going to keep. I'm on the draw, which is helpful with therapy. I have no idea what the opponent's playing. Jackal Pup. Alright, well, now I know. That certainly takes away the mystery. Let's see. What do I want to name? Sulfuric Vortex is the most dangerous card. But there aren't 4 of it. I kind of want to name... Grim Lavamancer. If they had a Jackal Pup and a Lavamancer, they'd play the pup first. Lavamancer is just a great big pain. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Nope, that's a miss. Oh well. I feel pretty good about my decision though. Right. Okay, well, I'm just going to play the wall and then end. I'm not going to flash back the therapy. I think it'll prevent more damage by blocking. What I expect is that after they run the pup into it, they'll finish it off. So it'll ultimately save me more than 3 damage. There's the Lavamancer. That's troublesome. That was a good draw, though. I'm really glad to have that Wall of Roots. It'll save me some damage. Alright, I'm going to play the wall and then play the survival. Then I'll use it on the opponent's turn. Yeah, super convenient timing with that Wall of Roots showing up. Alright. Put the useful one in front of the Fanatic. Let's see what kind of follow-up we have. Finishing off the wall, awesome. That is what I like to see, the burning of creatures instead of me. Sweet. Okay, so get rid of that squee. And what do I want here? I kind of want to just do Bone Shredder on Lavamancer and then play Birds of Paradise. Or maybe just not play the birds and then use the survival instead. Oh no, I do like the idea of killing that Lavamancer. Alternatively, I could do some sort of tempting worm shenanigans. You know, that actually sounds pretty good. Alright, Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of the squee. I'm gonna go get a wall of roots, and then I'll play that along with the tempting worm. Yeah, I feel good about that, because last turn they spent a fair amount of damage removing my defense, and now I have more defense than the turn before. I wouldn't be surprised if they had ball lightning. If that comes down, I'll throw a wall of roots in front of it, but hang on to the tempting worm, I think. Alright, end step. Do I want to cash in the bird for something? What would it be? Another wall of roots, I guess? No, that would be pretty good, actually. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this. Actually, maybe I'll get Genesis. Oh man, I really should figure this out before I activate stuff. All right. What am I gonna do? Oh no, I like using Bone Shredder. Yeah, I'm gonna get Wall of Roots. Gonna attack with a Tempting Worm. They're just gonna take it, which is not really a surprise at all. I'll play the Wastes and play a wall. Shrink down the larger of the two walls. Play a Ravenous Baloth. And end the turn. I mean, that feels like a really good turn. I don't think I'm going to regret playing it that way. Oh, Lavamancer. Huh. I'm going to get Masticore on end step. Yep, we've transcended the need for Bone Shredder. One damage to that Lavamancer. They're probably going to aim it at me in response. Alternatively, they can be pretty confident that I'm going to use both Wall of Roots, so if they aim it at a Wall of Roots, they will. I mean, I will give them what they're hoping for. I'm assuming they have a I'm assuming they have a burn spell that could give them a second card. I'd be really astonished if they didn't. Price of Progress. Okay. Didn't expect that in the main, but it's only 4. I think I'm in a pretty good spot here. And they're aiming that at me. That's fine. Lava Man dies. And yeah, I'm going to attack with both of these. I just need to make sure I don't somehow die. They're jumping with the Fanatic. This seems like that stage of the game. Targeting me makes sense. They're going to take some damage here. And we're going to do 1 to the Lava Mancer. I'm going to think carefully. Is there a world in which I sacrifice Ravenous Baloth right now just to play it that safe? That Barbarian Ring, let's say they have Fire Blast and they Fire Blast me. That would be a... Yeah, I mean, they could potentially kill me if... well, if I wait, then I can basically blank one of their burn spells by sacking the Baloth in response. Yeah, I think that would be paranoid to do it. And I also don't want to flashback the therapy. I think I'm safe. If they Ball Lightning, I can kill it with Masticore. Alright, feels great to have the first game against red. Because I have a lot of good sideboard. Alright, let's take out what I don't want. All of that stuff, and this. I do want the rest of it, right? Yes. Okay, so I want at least 3 naturalize. I keep sort of going back and forth with my sideboarding ever so slightly. I want at least 1 engineered plague. It's either going to be 1 plague or it's going to be 2 plagues. This is like what the decision always comes down to. 4th naturalize or 2nd plague. And yeah, I've been favoring the naturalize on the reasoning that if I lose, it's going to involve a sulfuric vortex. That is pretty much the case in a large majority of my losses. And even if I stand a good chance of having naturalize when I don't need it, as long as the rest of the deck functions alright, I should still win. Plus, Cursed Scroll, Phyrexian Furnace, they like to play. Yeah, I think this is it. I'm going to stick with my usual configuration. I do like rethinking the logic of it each time. That's a solid hand. It's not great, but I'm still pretty happy to have it. Alright, we're gonna run out this doomed bird. Okay, they don't have creature follow-up. I'm happy about that. So they're about to come up on Vortex mana. I do have Naturalize, but still. Ooh, Price of Progress. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. I'm going to take this Lightning Bolt. I'm going to play Birds of Paradise. And end. I mean, yeah, I guess with Naturalize in hand, it's not so much about Vortex, but still, it seems like the smart move to do a little looking ahead before just dropping the Tempting Worm into play. I don't play that fast and loose with Tempting Worm. Alright, time to drop it in. Here we go. Interesting that they didn't incinerate me or the bird. Oh, they've just got land. Nice. Yeah, stuff is appearing to go my way. That's a lot more land than they would normally draw when they're 12 cards deep. Or however many it is. I think I got thrown off, but the point is they're flooded. Right. Attack with the Tempting Worm. Oh, awesome. They're trying to kill it. That is just spectacular. Oh, man. Just the resource efficiency of it all. Yeah, I'm not sure how... Oh, they drew another land. Yeah, they're getting really unlucky this game. I don't see how I could lose. Doesn't... I just don't see how it could happen at this point. Anyway, let's get in for 5. I mean, I'm at 19. They have 1 card in hand. They have 6 non-barbarian rain lands in play. It just isn't going their way. And then the Price of Progress, like... I mean, I only have 4 non-basics. Maybe they're just... I don't know. Like, Price of Progress is good against the rock. Maybe they're just sort of conflating the two. The rock has like 10 non-basics and this one has 4. I'm going to keep the wall at full health. I'm going to play this Elder, and that decreases the number of turns they have to survive, assuming they don't burn the Elder. And if I can force them to burn the Elder, that's just a really great place to be. Feels very good to have your Elder get burned. Alright, get the attack in. I suppose play the Nightmare. Yeah, at this stage they can't like Earthquake their way out because it'd kill them. I think this has to be it. Alright. That's the round. it's always a big relief to go 2-0 against mono red. I mean, the opponent, they, I mean, I didn't see anything that they did that I thought was wrong. I think it just didn't come together for them. Like the deck doesn't have any way to select what it draws, so I guess that's just part of the deal. Like there are a lot of upsides to playing such a linear, compact deck, but sometimes if you don't draw the right cards, it just sort of doesn't perform.